Hey everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content here on my channel. So yesterday we got a bit of news here when it comes to Sony's Marvel-verse, so to speak. Not the MCU yet anyway, but this casting news could have long-standing ramifications in the Spider-Man universe for sure. So let's go over here and check out the article from the Wrap, I believe is what it was. Yes, the Wrap. Aaron Taylor Johnson has been cast. Yes, that Aaron Taylor Johnson from Kick-Ass fame, as well as most notably in the Marvel world from playing Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron. He has now been cast to play Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter in a solo film. So let's check out the article here as it reads. Aaron Taylor Johnson has nabbed the lead role as Kraven the Hunter in Sony's Marvel film, the studio announced on Wednesday. The studio also locked in the actor for multiple pictures. That's very key. Keep that in mind. As the iconic Spider-Man villain, J.C. Chander is directing Kraven the Hunter. The project is being billed as the next chapter of Sony's universe of Marvel licensed characters, or SPUNK, Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel Characters, as they've been kind of dubbing it. Born into Russian aristocracy, Sergei Kravenov, aka Kraven the Hunter, is an obsessive big game hunter who was introduced as a Spider-Man villain in The Amazing Spider-Man number 15 in 1964 and created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. As seen in the original comics, Kravenov began his career using the typical tools of the hunter, but over time he developed a preference to take down large animals with his bare hands. After meeting a voodoo witch doctor named Calypso, Kravenov took a herbal potion which enhanced his physical powers and give him the strength, speed, and senses to match a jungle cat. The potion also extended his life, keeping his health and vitality for years to come. Over the years, Kraven was established as one of Spider-Man's most formidable enemies. Among other things, he was part of the original Sinister Six and was the centerpiece of the groundbreaking 1987 storyline Kraven's Last Hunt, a crossover of The Amazing Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, and Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man comics. Kraven the Hunter film will be released on January 13th of 2023. So yeah, a lot to digest there, obviously, with Aaron Taylor Johnson being cast as the new villain. And I love the photo I've got here of Kraven standing over Venom, which is something that Sony could be doing. We obviously know that Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, is coming down the line here this summer. So this could be obviously where they are wanting to take this. Maybe Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven the Hunter will be on the hunt for Venom in Venom 3. That could be a possibility. Or there's another line in this article about how he's been signed for multiple roles, or multiple appearances, I should say. So maybe we possibly get Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven and Spider-Man No Way Home this December. Obviously, the rumor about that film is the Sinister Six could be the main villain of that film, where you have we already know Doc Ock is coming back for Spider-Man 2. We know Electro is coming back from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. We know the Vulture is around in this world. He's in jail. We know Mysterio. Now, granted, he looked like he died in the last Spider-Man film, but who's to say? He's the master of illusion. Maybe he's still around. You get Kraven. There are ways to do 6 villains to go up against Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and of course you could even bring in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and have those 3 Spider-Man face off against the Sinister Six, which would be an amazing finale, I might add. And obviously we could probably even throw in the Green Goblin there. That could always happen too, so that would be your 6. So, I mean, yeah, this has got potential. Now, I don't know if that's exactly where they're going, but it's interesting that this casting announcement came out now, and this movie is still easily a year and a half away from being released. Now, granted, they'll probably have to start shooting, but it'll probably either be at the end of this year or early 2022 to get that film released. So there's really no need to really announce this that early. So it makes you wonder if maybe we're going to be seeing Kraven the Hunter appear in Venom 2 or Spider-Man No Way Home. Maybe a small appearance, but it's just to let us know before it gets leaked that, hey, maybe we're getting a trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home too. Maybe that's coming down the line, and maybe he makes an appearance in that. There are reasons why this could be happening now. All I know is I'm excited about this. I want to see Kraven the Hunter on film. There's a lot of people wondering whether or not Aaron Taylor Johnson is right for this role. I don't usually speculate about whether or not a role is right for somebody or not. Sometimes I feel like just let the movie tell us and show us what they have in mind, because in our heads, we may be thinking, okay, he's not good for Kraven the Hunter, or he is good for Kraven the Hunter. But it depends on what the story is they're trying to tell. Sometimes writers and directors, they'll choose a cast member or an actor to portray the interpretation of the character that they have in their head, which is not always what we have in our minds. So whatever they're casting him for, they feel he's the right fit. Whether we believe that or not, that's up for them to show us whether we are right or wrong about it. And you know, obviously the film, we'll see what they had in mind, and then we can judge then. But for now, I think we ought to just hold our judgment and wait and see what Aaron Taylor Johnson brings to the role. And obviously, when he played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, he was a very fit dude, and he could definitely pull off the physicality of the role, I think. And of course, you give him a new costume, you give him, you know, some facial hair, and do all this stuff that you know, obviously invokes the Kraven character, and I think he'll probably do just fine. But we'll just have to wait and see what Sony and Marvel have planned. But, you know, obviously, regardless whether or not Sony is ever going to cross over with the MCU with their Spider-Man stuff, Spider-Man is definitely going to be getting involved in the Sony side of things, in the Sony verse, as you might call it, with Venom, Kraven the Hunter, and Morbius, which is also coming in January of 2022 now. So all these films are going to intertwine, and Sony's trying to start their own Marvel universe over there in the Spider world. So, and obviously we're going to be getting a sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated film that starred Miles Morales. So they're definitely doing things with Sony that they're trying to expand their Spider-Verse, and I'm looking forward to every bit of that because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so I can't wait to see what they do. But the real question here is, what do you guys think about the casting of Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven the Hunter? Please comment down below, let me know, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content here on my channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.